For multiple reasons, colon cancer is often viewed as a preventable disease. Adjusting your diet and limiting red meat are just some of the things you can do to protect yourself as the years go by. So Julia, when we start looking at red meat, what is it that it does within our bodies that kind of contributes to some of these issues?
There could be harmful chemicals that are produced during the cooking and processing of red meat that have been linked to DNA damage and cancer development. And then an altered gut microbiome can also lead to it, which meat can alter the microbes in your gut, leading to an imbalance that can favor the growth of cancer-causing microbes. We want to try to avoid very fatty cuts of red meat. So where you see a lot of marbling, you want to stick to leaner cuts of meat, like a tenderloin, a sirloin, a flank, a fillet. Avoid those processed meats. So those are things like bacon and sausage, pepperoni, salami, hot dogs. You want to use lower heat cooking methods. So things like bake and simmer, stew, broil, or braise, because some of that high heat can stimulate some of those carcinogenic compounds and create more risk. Vary your protein is key. So really offsetting some of that red meat with some oily fatty fish to give you some omega-3, some meatless meals, like a meatless meal a week to get you some extra legumes, which are beans, which are gonna, again, boost that fiber. So you wanna provide variety, because if you're limiting yourself to red meat, of course, you're gonna increase your risk, but also you're not maximizing your nutrient intake. You really can't downplay the benefits of fiber. It's so essential and important for digestion. If you are going to eat meat, really making sure you're upping your fiber intake that day, even a little bit higher than normal, knowing that that meat is a little bit more difficult to digest and can kind of slow that digestive process down. We don't fully digest fiber. We don't digest it at all. It's a form of, creating and forming stool and waste and elimination. So when you think of foods that are high in fiber, we're thinking whole grains, fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, and beans. I think it's essential to look at, am I having a bowel movement regularly? Do I feel like I'm fully eliminating? Is my stool soft? Even meeting with a dietitian to help you navigate how to add more fiber, how to slowly increase it, maybe really breaking down your red meat intake and how frequently you're doing it, and really getting that personalized approach to meet your nutrition needs and your health goals.